Welcome once again to the Opinion Sharers. With me tonight is Mr. Omi. Mr. Omi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. So we're just going to briefly talk about something that I think is important that we talk about, and that is a quotation that relates to a quotation that I put out there on Facebook earlier today. So I'm going to quickly read it out. The oppressed
Mm.
are often unaware that they are oppressed. Hence, the oppressors use them to fight against their saviors
Mm.
or the people that are fighting on their behalf. So I'd like to, look at the situation that we have in Nigeria currently. All right. I consider myself as someone that is interested in good governance. I
Mm.
consider myself as someone who believes that the government should do what is right in the nation. But it is, I don't want to say it's unfortunate that there are so many people who are, we are supposedly fighting on behalf, who are defending this terrible government. All right. So I want you to look at the position of the, is it that they don't see themselves as the oppressed, or is it that we are the ones that is making a mistake? So first of all, let me break it down. Let me ask you this question. Who are the oppressed? Who do you think, when you look at the typical scenario of Nigeria, the current Nigeria, who do you consider as the oppressed?
I consider every Nigerian as being oppressed. If we are 2 million plus Nigeria, I consider about 195 millions of Nigerians as being oppressed. Every Nigerian that stay outside Nigeria are partially also being oppressed by what is happening back home. Because whether we like it or not, what is happening back home is affecting Nigerians even everywhere in the world we find ourselves. So we are all oppressed. Only about less than 5% of Nigerians are not being oppressed. They are the one in power, or their parents are in power. Apart from this, if you are not in power, your parents are not in power, then we are all oppressed.
Okay, thank you. Now, let's also identify who the oppressors are. Would you help us in identifying the oppressors in Nigeria?
The oppressors, the oppressors are simply those in power, those in authority, those in power, those in authority, those we have given power to represent us, but they have chosen to be representing themselves and their family. They are there now making money for themselves, their family, and their generation. So they are the oppressor, the people in power. They are the oppressor.
Okay, so the other one that I'm going to ask you, which is like the third phase, is who are the saviors?
The saviors are you and I. The savior are few of us that are still with our conscience. The savior are ourselves. We are going to be ourselves as savior. So the savior are you and I. The savior are few of us that are still with our right senses. Few of us that are still with our conscience. Few of us that are not looking that one day we will find our way, or our uncle, our brother will find their way into government and begin to steal money that will favor us. So this, that against all odds, we choose to start talking. Even when we see those that are talking that it doesn't pay them, that they face a lot of difficulties and a lot of backlash from government, from friends and family, but we still choose to keep talking and not relenting. We are the savior. A savior will not come from anywhere. A savior will not come. Jesus Christ will not come again. He has come before. When he's coming the next time, he's coming as a king.
So I'm going to read out this a tweet from or by Aisha Yusufu. She wrote, and I'm going to read it. He said, why we focus on bad leaders? When are we focusing on citizens not only defend bad leaders, but attack people who make demands on those bad leaders? Then she now concludes with this phrase. He said, they are worse than the bad leaders. Now, the question I want to ask you is this. I want to believe that we are the ones that are making demands on the government. All right? A few of
Yeah.
us, like you said, a few of us who are conscious, a few of us who have no personal interest. We don't have anybody in government or somebody that is going to become governor or president tomorrow that will perhaps give us a PA slot. You know, we don't have anything like that. We are not expecting. So I want to believe that a few of us like that are the ones that are actually probably going to save Nigeria, right? That the destiny of Nigeria is in our hands. Now, the challenge is these people that are attacking us. How do you describe them? Let me, I know that you've been in this, in the struggle for a while. How do you see them? How do you deal with such people? Because sincerely, it pisses me off many times. Somebody wrote something and say, people are not, they are not critiquing their governors. They are not critiquing their councillors. Meanwhile, Buhari he has signed a bill that's supposed to give local governments allocation directly to them. All right, but the governors are not agreeing for the money to go to the local government councillors. I mean, local government authorities directly. All right. Now that those of us who are criticizing Buhari, that we are not seeing those people to criticize the governors and the councillors and all of those things. That we wake up every day and we are criticizing and calling Buhari, Buhari, Buhari. So I now responded and said, when was the last time you saw Buhari being interviewed by any Nigerian journalist? When was it that this statement you wrote here on this group WhatsApp, when was it signed and posted by one of the media aid of Buhari? So one thing you said in one of our recent broadcasts, that people who campaign for Buhari, they wrote articles on their own. They were writing and making promises to the people on behalf of Buhari, not Buhari by himself. So I now I concluded my own response by saying, this thing that you have written here, show us the proof that this actually came from Buhari. And why is it that if Buhari have actually signed that kind of any kind of paper like that, why did he not come to Nigerians as a way of feedback or briefing? Why did you not tell us that, okay, I have done this, but these governors, these so people, they are not allowing it? How is it a big deal? And then somebody came and began to attack me and begin to say nonsense about me, and you are this, you are that, you are this, you are that. And I was wondering, I say, why are you childish? I've raised a cogent issue. I expect you to be mature and give me facts, not to come and insult me. We are not all idiots who will believe whatever it is you post here now.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to take your own opinion. How do you handle such people? What do you think of such people?
We must understand that the present administration has make more Nigerian to be dumb than before, than any other administration. This is one of the reasons I get angry with the Buhari-led administration, because it has led the people into more poverty. It has made the people to lost their self-esteem. It has made the people that an average Nigerians don't know their right again from their left. See, when daily we encounter people that attack those that are seeking for their liberation. And a lot of people, a lot of us have felt these people, they love their chain. Because we have chosen to talk, they now see us as the enemy and not those that are oppressing them as the enemy. It is not because they don't, some of them don't know they are oppressed, because they have maybe lived their life all in Nigeria. They have not really gone out. Some of them have not even gone out to just Ghana. to see how things is being done. Somebody that has not enjoyed 24, not even 20, 12 hours steady power. How do you want to tell that person that it is possible to have 24 hours electricity uninterrupted for years? How do you plan to explain to a monkey that strawberry, that honey is sweeter than banana? This is what I just conclude in my heart when I see people like this attacking my post. I've seen a lot of them attacking me. The last time I told one, I said, how can I buy brain for you? Just tell me, how can I buy brain for you? You know, I posted that a Nigerian because become a prominent person in Canada, Minister of Justice in Canada. I say it's not a Nigerian, I say it's a Canadian. Then I say, how can I buy brain for you? There's no how you can just tell a monkey that honey is sweeter than banana. He cannot understand. If people that have been dehumanized, people that celebrate 5-hour power supply, how can you tell them that it's possible to have electricity 24 hours? They are oppressed and they don't know that they are being oppressed because they can afford a tiger generator. I better pass my neighbor and it's making noise to the whole street. But because they can afford the tiger generator, they feel they are king. Because they can stay in a 2-bedroom flat and they can afford tiger generator and cook indomie with egg. They just felt they are on top of the world. So when you talk on social media, and say you are talking too much. Somebody told me I am looking for attention. I told that friend, I say, if I'm looking for attention, I stay in the most beautiful country in the world. When Europeans come to take picture, if I want attention, I will go to the president of Dubai has made this place #1 in the world. Everything #1 is in Dubai. If I want attention, I will go to different places. I will take picture. You will like it. I told you when I take picture, my picture have more like and comments than my political posts. So what is the attention? But because these people that attack you, see, they are people that they are waiting to be part of the government so that they can eat out of it. There are people that their parents are civil servants presently and they are stealing money. There are people that are collecting empower. And because they are collecting empower, they want Buhari. In the last election, the people collecting empower, they desperately want Buhari to come back for second term so that their empower can continue paying them. Because they have the job they are doing and empower is just free money coming for them. Because we have a government that cannot put a functional system in place. So those that are working already are still collecting money for empower. And they are not reporting to their duty posts. And they have somebody covering up for them. So they will not want you to criticize the government. They will not want you to talk against the government. Everything to them is going on fine. Not because they love Nigeria, but because they love the impunity. Not because they love Nigeria, but because the impunity of Nigeria is paying them. We cannot deny the fact that the impunity that is happening in Nigeria today is paying a lot of people. And as it is paying them, it is coming down to some of their little boys and their e-rats that will come on social media to attack you when you post that Nigeria is not governed the right way. But we will not stop. And the person that is calling you is not keeping quiet, and you say you will not respond. You will respond. So the oppressors, and see, some of them, that is one category of them. Those that are eating presently, or those that are who is eating is coming down to them, or those that want to eat in the future. That is one category. Now, another set of people are those that have sympathy for leadership. They will tell you, Mr. Paul, it's not easy to lead. You are just criticizing these people. They are trying. It's not easy to lead. I don't want to hear that word. It's not easy to lead. If you cannot withstand the heat in the kitchen, you leave. Leadership is very sweet when the leader has brain. Leadership is very sweet when the leader has common sense and can put things in place. The whole messed up we have in Nigeria now will not be there if we have a leader that has brain. Today, ministers are fighting themselves. Senators are fighting themselves. The person they say you steal money from Niger Data Commission, he say, Senator, you guys are taking the money also. Not because senators are taking the money, but because he just want to divert all attention from himself and just make some senators look bad also.
What about senators that has been mentioned, that their name has been mentioned, that they are actually collecting contracts?
No, nobody knows. You know anybody?
Yeah.
You want to tell me?
No, I
No,
didn't know
who?
that. I didn't know their name offhand, but I can
No,
Google them. There are a few names that was released by Apabio.
Baba. Akpabio said nobody collected contract. Apart
No.
from that, some days ago,
Hmm.
there's this the other old guy, doctor in the NDDC. He also said that they gave senators money during the corona lockdown, that they give them. When the senator say, who you give money, come and tell us. He said, no, we didn't give them money.
No,
See,
I saw news. I saw news where they say Fabio mentioned some guy's name. They are from they are from the Niger Delta, though.
okay, I
So I
want to
did
tell
not
you,
know their name.
I want to tell you
Their
something.
pictures were on the internet.
When Akpabio said in that panel that some of you are benefiting from this, and they're telling me, off your mic, off your mic. Now, the next day, they said, we give you 48 hours to come back to publish the name of those that take contract from you. The next response from Akpabio was that nobody take contract from them and they are just talking. And even the chairman of that panel that they have alleged to have collected contract and that they have key interest in the case. The date Akpabio mentioned that this contract was given to that chairman of that panel, the chairman of that panel is not yet a senator at that date, because the chairman of that panel is a first-time senator. And he had just been voted for in April and sworn in as a senator. And Akpabio was mentioning the last year. So these people are just trying to play a game against us. So now back to the people I'm talking about. The people that have sympathy with the president, with the leadership. They tell you the government is trying. Even when they are graduates for 5-6 years now and they cannot get a job, they tell you the government is trying. Those people are anybody in power. They just want to support the government. They say, don't talk like this. These people, I don't understand them. Maybe they are too kind, or they are too meek, or they are dense, or they have lost their sanity. Because if somebody is with their right senses, some of them will tell you Nigeria is broke. Some of them will tell you Nigeria is broke. So see, this government is really trying. You see, the last administration, they have stolen so much. So this government is trying. Nigeria is broke. Nigeria is broke, and senators are buying themselves cars, SUV, the latest version. Nigeria is broke, and they cannot purchase innocent motor for themselves. They are borrowing money from China, and they are using that money to pay salary. Nigeria is broke, and the president cannot think. If the president cannot think, the president cannot hire men to think for him, to create a way forward. And they are just borrowing money to pay salary. They are borrowing money for your current expenditure. And you say the government is trying. How are they trying? For me, I respect ideas. I respect brain. I don't respect people's age, but I respect the level of intellectual they display. I don't respect people brain, even if you are older than my father. If you display that you are a non-entity, if you display that you are a moron, you get no respect. So if Buhari is the president,
I think that is because you have stayed abroad for too long. That's why, because you are not saying you don't respect age. Normally, a Yoruba man and a Gesha man like you is supposed to respect elders regardless of what the elders say, whether the elder is saying nonsense or not. You are supposed to accept what they say. Now,
I have been like
meanwhile,
this.
you said that there were most of these people that are attacking and antagonizing us that are in Nigeria. Yeah, most of them are in Nigeria. But the guy that posted that comment that I was saying, that I was talking about earlier, he's based in the UK. I mean, his number is +444. So he's based in the UK, and sincerely, I've seen people like that who are in the UK. I mean, last summer, I was in Abu Dhabi, and somebody called me from the UK that your own is too much. Buhari is an old man. You should let him rest. Every time you're talking Buhari, this, Buhari that. I said, what is my business with his age? If he's too old and then we cannot ask him questions, then he shouldn't be president. He shouldn't be our president. We want somebody,
Mhm,
people that will be accountable to us, somebody that we can question, somebody that we can query and critique and criticize if we want to. So
mhm,
what's my business with his age? So this is what I'm telling you in essence, is that there are people in the UK, there are people in the US, even there are people in Dubai who are actually die hard. It's like their brain has shifted. Sorry to say, you know, they've seen the way the things are done. Like this guy I was talking about now, he will come and share some pictures. They have just bring in one locomotive from China. See, people that say Buhari is not doing anything. Today, I think earlier today or yesterday, was sharing pictures of some buildings, some houses, and some. He said Buhari has completed the third Niger bridge, that the one that many administration has not been able to do, and all of that. And I told him, I said, it is people who, it's like you cannot think. You don't know what governance is all about.
mm,
These are elephant projects. Elephant projects are gigantic projects that involve a lot of money. Okay? And what happens is that it gives people in government opportunity to steal money, to embezzle money. After all,
mhm,
we don't probe
mhm,
them. After all, we don't probe them. How many people
mhm,
that worked
mhm.
under Jonathan has been probed today? How many people? How many people that has even directly been alleged under this current Buhari has been probed?
Administration.
Hmm. So people, it's easy to steal money in Nigeria. I mean, Buhari it's like a docile man. It's like an old man that is sleeping, doesn't know what he's doing. So people that are under him, if you give account of let's say Nigerian Railway, the contract they are doing in railway, if you give it to Buhari to come and check and say, Baba, we have completed the audit of the project we are doing. This is the paper, and the paper is this big. Let's say 500 or 400 page. Can Baba read it? I'm not saying he cannot read books, but I'm saying, can he really be able to go through account books and comprehend it? No.
Mm,
So, and if people that are working under him has conspired to say, okay, oh boy, not talk anything, you take your own share, you take your own share. What we heard that Abba Kyari and Co. that they sold crude oil on the sea
mhm.
in China. Until date, we have not heard anything. Abba Kyari had died. Did he take the money to the grave? Anyway, so I want you to just comment about those people who are in the UK, people who are in the US, people are in Europe, people are in Dubai. So it's not just people in Nigeria.
You see, those that are abroad and they still romance the incompetency of Nigerians leader, we all cannot be the same thing. A lot of us only have the mind of our own. A lot of Nigerians don't have the mind of themselves. That is why I chose to keep talking, because some people don't even know what to talk. Anything they just hear somebody say, they start saying it. So some people are just in the diaspora, but there's not a reflection of their being diaspora to them. Just like many people have been to school, but you cannot differentiate them between those that have not been in school. And some people have never been in school and have not they have not been in school. But if you have encountered with them, you will. My grandma will say, "Mi ò kàwé, ṣùgbọ́n mo ka ọgbọ́n orí mi." So a lot of people have been in school, but wọn ò ka ọgbọ́n orí wọn. Looking is not amount to seeing. A lot of us are in UAE here. A lot of people are in diaspora. They don't even know what is happening in their immediate environment. When I get to UAE, then I see green grass. I was in Abu Dhabi. When I'm going to work, I see that the grass I saw yesterday, the flower I saw yesterday, very nice. Today they are uprooting it. They uproot that flower, and the next day they are planting another one. Then I'm saying, Kilo day, this flower is just very fresh, very nice, and you uproot it, and you are putting another one. It is not everybody that can observe that way. When I started asking questions about UAE, I was told that even the sand that was used to plant something here was imported from another country. How many of these people we say they stay in diaspora knows anything about where they stay? So, see, if people don't have brain, there's no shortcut to it. They don't have it. Whether they go to stay in mass, they don't have brain. They don't have it. Even if they stay in mass.
Well, I think they have brain, but they are just not using it.
Because
untapped.
God gave everybody brain, but they are not using it.
Yeah.
So even if they stay in mass, they will still behave like they are in their village. Because that is just them.
All right. So
some of us have not left Nigeria, and we have started demanding for good governance, even when we are still in Nigeria.
True. I think it's in the blood for some of us. So I want to say, what should we do about these people? See, I think some of them, especially on Twitter, they do gang up. They know themselves. When they see you make a particular comment, they will go and scroll through your profile. They will now begin to tag themselves. You see, they will now bombard. There was a time like that. They bombarded me. Wow, I almost I was frustrated that day. I blocked many of them, but eventually I will begin to, why would I even block them? But it was just too much. You say, this one is wearing tie, oh, he has just come. Because my profile picture then has a shirt where I was in formal shirt. So, sometimes I see people, the way they attack Showore, it just breaks my heart and makes me feel like, is it even worth it? But then we're already doing this, So my final question, I want us to round up now, my final question to you is, what should we do about this? Because like Aisha said, Mrs. Aisha Yusufu, she said, when are we focusing on citizens that are not, they are not only defending, but they are attacking people that are making demands. So these people that are attacking those of us that are making demands on the government, what are we going to do about them? Meanwhile, for those people who are viewing us, who will be watching this video, I want them to know that those of us that are attacking, or we are not attacking, we are making demands on the government. And we are not making demands because it is Buhari. We will make demands regardless of who becomes the governor or the president or leaders of the government. Even if it is my daddy. If my daddy, my father, or my mom becomes the president tomorrow, I am going to continue to make demands on behalf of Nigerians. So people need to know this. It is very important. So I'm asking you, Mr. Oluwatosin, what should we do to these people, about this
people? There is nothing really to do about them. What we will do is we will continue to talk about what we know is right. Because some of them also, they are being sponsored by those we put in power, by those that have access to our commonwealth. Some time ago, a particular activist was beat up in Abuja. Deji Adeyanju. He was beaten up and he almost lost his life. By who? By paid protester, by paid activists on Buhari's side. So we will not let these people to bother us. We will keep talking. We should take pride in what we are doing. That we are the conscience of the people. We are the conscience of the government. When we talk, the government are scared of what will come out of our mouth. If Showore or any right activist or Deji Adeyanju or Olisa Agbakuba stand talking today, or Babafemi Falana start talking today, the people in power are scared because they know these people are their conscience. So we shouldn't be worried about the minority of people that come to attack us when we talk. See, the fact that they are attacking us means we are doing the right thing. The fact that they are attacking us, that means we are doing the right thing. That means the message is getting to them.
Okay.
So instead of relating, we should do more. Instead of relenting, we should do more. We should know that our message is getting delivered. That a deaf guy will hear. So you say it when the son is there. So he can interpret to the father.
All right. Thank
So,
you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Obi. I really enjoyed the discussion. So you say we should continue, so that it's believed that they are attacking us perhaps because the message is getting to them. It means if I want to believe you, it means that what we are doing is getting some level of impact. I pray that we see some more people, some more conscious people. People are woke, people who know how the world works, people who want a better Nigeria, people who does not just want them to construct the road between Lagos and Ibadan, because that's nothing. We want people who can put in place systems that will outlast them. Not just somebody building 10 kilometers of road and you say he's done something. What is that? Anyway, thank you so much, Mr. Obi. Viewers, thank you for watching this video. You are welcome on Opinion Sharers. Please do follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitter. It is at Opinion Sharer. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time again. Isomi, thank you, and I am trusting that you will join us again as soon as there is an opportunity to do so. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.